All right, we're fucking live. How you fuckers doing this morning? It's about 3:35 a.m. I'm in the garage, so as not to wake anybody up. I get up pretty early. Uh, Trump come out today as a response to a reporter's question about Obamagate and stated that he needs to be prosecuted right along with everybody involved with the whole Russian collusion, the persecution of Michael Flynn, and stuff like that. The whole spying, the whole bugging of Trump Tower prior to Donald Trump's election. You know, this is pre-election. I believe it even happened. Probably some of this happened when rumors of Donald Trump running for office came into effect. They probably called the CIA, the FBI insiders to Obama did to spy on Trump as like Obama's second election. We all know that he had spied on all his opponents and had dirt on all of his opponents from the government sources, namely the FBI and the CIA. But hopefully, God, I've been waiting for this. I've been so waiting for this, for Trump to exonerate himself and come clean on his word that he's going to prosecute Hillary Clinton and he's going to prosecute Obama for the treacherous crimes they committed while in office and out of office during the election and prior to it and after Trump was in office. Being, you hear my cat down there? There's my kitty. She's a little hungry. Want something to eat. But no, I believe that we'll see prosecution take place. I mean, uh, hopefully Trump makes it clear that no matter what office you hold in in politics, that you're not totally immune to the justice system. Hopefully this plays out and there's respite given to the American people, those that support. Now, I know the Democrats and liberals that hate Trump are just totally against everything he does, no matter if it's plain as day in your face, the wrong speak and the despicable nature of what happened to Trump during the past 3 years. But hopefully he brings these people, holds their feet to the fire, and we get some solace from this whole thing, and some just acceptance, or not acceptance. What am I looking for? Tina, shut up. Um, just that we find these people responsible and at least bring them to the light. If we don't put them in jail, in high security prison in Guantanamo or somewhere, at least find them, something for treason, because treason is a firing squad crime, you know. And we remember Andrew Jackson and stuff like that. But who else? Leave a comment. There's a there was another president or guy that was running for president that got accused of treason too back in the day. But anyway, man, treason is something that you just don't do. It's trying to overthrow the government, or now aspects of the government, such as certain departments and maid departments. I'm talking about the total overthrow or undermining of our elected officials, and I've spoken in previous videos that we need to stand up to these people in power and hold them accountable. But that's all I'm saying. Excuse me. All I'm saying is that we hold them accountable, and if they're found to have committed crimes, that we string them up on a tree, so to speak. I don't literally mean that we lynch people, but figuratively speaking, we string them up. As you can hear some of my other ranting videos I've gone on about prior to this one in this past year and a half. Um, you know, I get a somewhat of a free pass to say what I want to because I'm mentally disturbed. I can always say that I'm having a manic episode, and who's to say that I'm not in a constant state of mania anyway? You know, just look at how I talk and formulate things. It's not normal, folks. I'm not a normal guy. I'm I'm a hillbilly to begin with, and to understand hillbillies, and hicks and stuff, backwoods folk is pretty difficult at the start. So just bear with me and keep the faith that Trump. Oh, I'll link the news report. I'll link not the original news report I seen, but I'll link one where Trump says that Obama should be held responsible and stuff like from his press briefing, from his coronavirus press briefing to yesterday. It was yesterday because today is 3 o'clock in the morning, almost 4 in the morning here. But I'll link that, and he says within the next Trump says within the next 2 weeks we will see more evidence or a resurgence of this evidence put on the table that's come out, and they're going to table this evidence. Fox News, keep an eye on Fox News because they're going to be the first ones to come out with it, and One American News Network on YouTube, and I believe they have a syndicate somewhere on some cable outlets. I'm not for sure where, but Fox News, One American News, America First, and some other places are going to have it come to you first, and of course CNN and the other news networks are gonna be really disturbed and riled up and just pointing the finger, and all they're gonna be able to say is liar, liar, pants on fire, and that's all they'll be able to say because the truth is so fucking damning that it's unreputable. I mean, it's sickening, man. That they used millions and millions, if not billions of dollars to persecute the Russiagate and stuff. And Obama used taxpayers' money to spy on political candidates, which is treason, which is illegal. And the Clintons have been in the dirt for years, ever since before they were elected into office. they've been in the dirt, man. And I don't know how the hell that people can be just run free to do these things. And when the little people get jailed immediately for minor traffic violations, you know, how is this possible, guys? We'll find out within the next 2 weeks exactly what the plan is going forward. But I believe Trump's going to use the evidence he's got, and he's gonna use it against Biden, because Biden was the vice president, and you know the whole Biden's son being in that oil company over there for what was it, Bosnia or whatever. Fuck, who cares? The whole Biden lying and everything, and of course he's losing his mind. You know, he can't keep a straight sentence going. But Trump's going to win the next election. I seen that in his eyes when he was on stage today talking about Obama. And Obama will probably come up missing in action in the next 2 weeks and be unable for comment because of what's going to happen. I'm so fucking excited. I can't even sleep. I couldn't sleep tonight knowing this. I was going to make this video earlier tonight, and I didn't. I wanted better lighting because I knew I'd wake up at 3 in the morning and have to do this in the garage. And I wanted the sun to be hitting my face, you know, but of course it's gloomy and raining outside, so I'm probably not going to have a bright sunny morning. But to say good morning to you all, but good morning, everybody. I know this is going to be bad news to some of you liberals and Democrats, but hopefully most of the people that watch me are conservative on whatever side of the conservative scale you want to be on. You know, if you're an old school Democrat like my mom, I understand that you don't know where your place is right now, because the Democratic Party's been hijacked for several years now. For over 15 years they've been hijacked, and there's still people like my mom left reeling, wondering where their Democratic leaders went to, and why is there somebody dressed in drag reading books to kids in schools. You know, why are things like this happening? You know, why does everybody take what the mainstream news feeds them as meat and potatoes? You know, why don't everybody do their own research? We have the tools now more so than ever to research uh, anything that's put in front of you. You know, it's still out there. Freedom of information still out there. It's still a thing that you can do. They haven't locked the internet down yet. Why are people so fucking zombified? You know, those old school Democrats are asking those questions. Fucking cat latched onto my fucking leg. I had to give her a boot. So, you know, why are these Democrats asking these questions? Because some of them are just lost, you know. And I'm sorry, the cat got me and threw me off. But hopefully Trump holds these people's feet to the fire with proper fucking prosecution and arrests being made promptly. You know, we've heard about all these arrests that were going to be made. Q's come out and said all these arrests being made. Hopefully this exonerates Q and makes Q a viable voice into the coming future. Maybe somebody we could rally behind, the Q movement, at least the principles and values behind the Q movement. I know Q is multiple people, but I mean, something like that we need to rally behind is the Q movement. Something God fearing and I know I'm agnostic, but Christian principles I grew up with, fearing God is just one thing that you should learn, or you're gonna do sin, you're gonna do evil in this world, and you're not gonna bring goodness and wholeheartedness to your surroundings and stuff like that. So anyway, folks, it's getting on 4 in the morning here. I'm getting on 16 minutes here. But you listen to me ramble. I know some of you enjoy it, but I enjoy listening to myself talk. I watch my videos over, and I know that's a little narcissistic, but I like to watch my videos and see where I have, sometimes I'll have a long pause that I need to. If I edited stuff out, I would edit out, but I don't edit my videos. I like to have it clean and fresh and right there for you guys, so it doesn't sound like I'm a robot talking, with all the editing some of these people do. But anyway, Trump said the next 2 weeks, be on watch for things to start going down, because shit's going to hit the fan, folks. And I totally wholeheartedly believe our president. I believed in him. That's why I voted for the man. I think he's been playing a game with the deep state, and I think he's going to win. I think he is going to win this game. And like I said before in prior videos, he might have been compromised to a point. He's probably been compromised to a point, but we'll find out if he's been compromised or not. If he goes another 8 years, another 4 years in office, and these people aren't held accountable, then I'll say, yeah, he's been compromised, and he's officially part of the government, the deep state, and he's a puppet. But I've got another 4 years to go before I could say that. He's got to be elected again and and have a chance to prosecute these people. If he prosecutes these people, Trump will probably go down in my record book as the greatest president of all time. You know, uh, as far as just that one action of prosecuting these deep state motherfuckers that are treasonous. Treasonous. They did treason, man. And so we have to hold them accountable. We have to hold those accountable that would take away our life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, and our freedom, our First and Second Amendment. We have to stand up to those people, strip them of power, strip them of a voice, and put them away somewhere where they can't hurt anybody, because that's what they're doing right now. Look at America, and I'll link. I want you guys to listen to something Christopher Green from AMTV wrote today and made a video of. It's very thought provoking about the whole coronavirus thing, and that's all I'll say about the coronavirus deal tonight. Is that I'll leave a link in the video underneath the president's speaking link. I'll leave a link to AMTV's Christopher Green uh, making a speech. It is very. I thought it was really excellent, moving. I even thought about copying it, writing it down, and copying it myself. But I think it was so great that it deserves. You listen to him speak it instead of me, you know. And then again, I might even do it tomorrow, write the whole thing down, or record him his speech and republish it. So anyway, guys, things are moving right along. Uh, Conservatively, we're making progress. Things are opening up here in Arkansas. Um, the mom and pop shops are fixing to open back up. The barber shops and everything are fixing to open back up. Of course, it's you wear a mask in the grocery stores and stuff, and social distance. But you don't have to wear a mask here in Arkansas if you don't want to. But the social distancing is pretty mandatory. You need to stay 6 feet away from somebody or run the risk of them making a comment to you, a rude comment, or even getting to fight. Some people are pretty protective over their space, their area of influence. You know, their 6 feet bubble. It used to be a 2 foot, 3 foot bubble that you had to respect somebody. Now it's a 6 foot bubble that area influence has increased. So you guys have an excellent morning. I hope you wake up and find this video. Um, Obamagate 2020, motherfuckers. Mr. Mission Control's out of here. Peace out, motherfuckers.